Hey guys, welcome to a short little yoga practice for a morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you are this winter. Let's start off sitting down in your most comfortable position and start with the neck. We're simply just going to roll the chin on the chest, left and right. That's all we got to do. Bringing the right ear to the right shoulder and reach the left arm away. Roll the chin down to the chest, left ear to left shoulder and reach the right arm away. And bring that back down once more, other side. And change. Just notice if there's any kinks in that neck as we bring the shoulders back and down, chin tucked. And look all the way up. And look all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And begin to scoop the spine and move the whole spine as the neck moves. So if you think about a pelican diving down into the ocean and coming all the way up. Ripple the spine as much as you can to warm the neck, spine, vertebrae all the way down along the spine to the hips and come back up and change direction. And we're thinking more about a happy hippo. Just moving that neck nicely. Chin is long, spine is moving, and notice the spine move all the way down to the hips. Lovely. Reach the head back and we'll rotate the opposite arc of the spine. Ear to shoulders, left to right. Just noticing the back of the neck. And finally, one big circle per side. Change direction, nice and slow with the neck. Now we'll bring the breath into the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Nice gentle movements going with the breath and change direction. Just moving the body, noticing the spine wanting to move that a little bit more as the shoulders are moving too. I'm going to bring the shoulders up to tense the arms, the legs, the face, and release, and maybe a bit of a shake. The shaking is really nice, just activate the nervous system. If we want to bounce on our butts too, shake the hands to the sky, inhale, and reach forwards, dipping down and peeling ourselves back up, inhale. Exhale, reach the hands forward. This time we stay down here and we reach the hands all the way to the left hand side. Press the left hand into the ground. So reach the right hand forwards, looking and folding over that left knee. Left forehead can come down. We press into the left hand. We look up the left shoulder. Reach that right hand away. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reach to the other side, left hand this time, reaches out to the side, right hand into the ground, right knee this time is touching the forehead, if we can get there. Pressing the right hand into the ground, reach that left hand a little bit further forward, inhale, reach the hands and we'll twist gently, place the right hand on the left knee, left hand behind. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. Lovely little twists. And last round, left hand pressing into the ground. Maybe just that torque is a little bit stronger as we wring the spine out like a towel that is dripping with water. Just getting the energy to drip as well. So we'll come on to our knees. we'll tuck our toes underneath. And let's try and stay in frame. And as we just tuck the toes underneath, we'll just notice the discomfort that we have in that. Peel the shoulders back and reaching the hands up as well. We'll just notice the hands go up and reach the hands back into cactus. Okay, lovely. And notice as we reach to the side and twist, pressing into the opposite toes. What happens here? Draw the shoulder blades back and down. Together, strong arms, twisting, pressing into the opposite toes of the ground. And we'll untuck those toes and we'll pedal the feet. Lovely. Sitting back down onto the ground. Normally, you can just maybe pad your feet with your hands this time and just notice if they're a little bit stiff. And we'll come into a variation of camel. So we're just going to come up onto our hips and press our hips forwards, onto our knees, pressing our hips forwards and reach the hand back. Lovely. Right hand comes to right heel. We'll reach the left hand all the way back. Exhale, dip down and change. Left hand to left heel and reach the right hand back. Beautiful. One of the nicer ways to flow through this sequence. Exhale, find the breath. Inhale, reach and exhale. And release any tension. Find your own pace with this. It's just a beautiful way to move, pressing the hips as we come in to the high end of this. There we go. And for those of you who want that extra bit of a stretch, we can reach the hand all the way back down and come into full camel, or continue with that lovely flow going side to side. And we'll release, hands come to hips. Tuck our toes once more. We'll sit back into these toes. It doesn't feel as bad the second time, as we'll reach our arms nice and wide, keeping the toes tucked. We'll come into eagle arms, crossing right hand under left, reaching the left hand up, and right arm is slightly drawing down. Notice the space between the shoulder blades, reaching the left hand up, tuck the chin, try and forget about the toes being tucked under right now, and release the chin down, raise the arms up. Release and change side. Right hand above left this time. Reaching the right hand up, left hand down. Tuck the chin. Notice if any discomfort is in the toes. Just try and sink into this. Allow the discomfort. Tuck the chin. Reach the right hand up and release. Shake the hands and shake those toes. Whew. Lovely. Let's come into cat or tabletop. Just a nice little cat cow, as we just want to move the spine nicely. Now, as we just notice the breath, we might spin the spine. Nice big movement here. Big circles of the spine going around, neck going around, hips going around. Lovely. Push yourself back into child's pose and wave yourself forward and back. Forward and back like an ocean crashing. Just pressing the hands back into child's pose. Inhale. Come all the way forward. Spine rippling through. Beautiful. Body's nicely warmed up as we press into our hands here, and we try and simply press our left hand into the ground and our left foot, as well as we look back at our right foot. Exhale, change. Inhale, center, exhale, change. Lovely. If If this is a bit too much, we can also simply lower down onto Cobra and do the same thing by just looking over our shoulders. And exhale. In and out. Releasing all the way down. Hover the hands up. Hover the legs up with it. Looking up, draw the hands back. Into cactus once more. Exhale. Inhale, draw them up. Exhale, release. Inhale, draw them up. Exhale, lower, slow, and kick that right foot and reach back. Grab the right ankle with both hands, forehead onto the ground, and press the hips into the ground as you draw that foot close into the butt. And change sides. Lovely. Pressing the hips into the ground. And notice if this is tight or difficult. Just notice. That's all this practice is. Series of noticings. Press ourselves back into our up dog. Inhale. Exhale into our child's pose. Release here. Relax. We're going to just change sides as we did this earlier. We'll simply place our left hand beside our left knee. Right hand reaches forward and look up at the left shoulder in child's pose. Beautiful side body stretch here. Inhale, come over to the other side. Exhale, release. So right hand is beside the right knee. Left hand reaches out to the side and looking up at the right shoulders. Release. Come back into child's pose and drop the forehead down. Hands can come all the way back as we soften and allow the body to melt. I want to give you one last stretch to open up the spine. So we come back into our tabletop. We'll reach the right hand up and exhale, thread through all the way. We can look up at the ceiling if we are allowed, pressing the left hand into the ground, or you can also reach the left hand up and bring it all the way around if you'd like that extra challenge. Pressing the back of the right hand into the ground as we change sides, reach the right hand up and down. Last one, inhale, left side. Exhale, left hand feeds through. I should have done this one first, of course, so you can see what I was doing. So left hand is on the ground, pressing the knuckles, the left hand into the ground. Reach the right hand up if you want that extra bit of a stretch, and tuck for a little bit more as we look up to the ceiling. Now press yourselves back into your own seat, whichever and whatever way you'd like. Thanks for stretching, waking up the body with me today, wherever you are in this winter day. I hope the rest of the day is beautiful. Mille Slán.